Alan! 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 Al! Alan! Alan! Alan!
Good morning, it's day 13 of the July Calendar Club 496 Challenge. Day 13, July the 13th, it's half marathon day. Okay, so let's start the watch and off we go this morning. Okay, so a funny thing happened yesterday. I got to work, a colleague of mine said, "Alan, you look terrible." Puffy eyes, look awful. Being quite diplomatic, he was trying to say I look like shit. I explained to him that I had a good night's sleep and I felt good and the run went well. However, last night, when I downloaded the footage off the GoPro, I had a look and I looked like shite. I don't know if it's a combination of the fatigue, the amount of running and mileage I've done, or I did actually change the settings on the GoPro to 4K 2 days ago, so maybe I just look like shit all of the time, but now the camera's picking it up even better. Okay, so same loop as yesterday, 6 miles in the morning, and then I've got to do one extra tonight, 7 tonight on the way home. Okay, so that's the initial warm-up done, the 1 mile. Nothing new, rearing its ugly head. What I have done today though, is I've gone back to my RC Elite. So the last few days I've been running in New Balance Fresh Foam 1080s. I found it a lot better for my heel. Previously I'd been running in RC Elites, but it was an old pair that's pretty much had its day, I think. I do have a newer pair, which I put on today, less miles in them, and it actually feels quite good. So I'm hoping it wasn't the actual type of shoe that was the issue. It was just the age and the wear of the old pair that was causing the issues. So I'll let you know a little bit later on how it's gone. I have said in previous videos that my diet is awful, so I'm not going to give you any nutritional advice. This is what you should eat, this is how much, blah blah blah, because I don't do it myself, so I'd be a hypocrite. I eat crap, I eat junk. I'm making sure I'm getting protein at work. I'm topping up on carbs, but I'm not for one moment suggesting they're good carbs. And it's fueling me, and I'm getting through the runs, and I don't feel that my legs are tired as such. They're just more achy and numb and stiff. In terms of actual energy in the muscles, it's fine. However, I do feel I'm putting weight on. So I'm going to have to weigh myself tomorrow and just see where I am. At the beginning of this challenge I was 11 stone 7. So it'd be interesting to see what number the little scale suggests I am. So this morning's breakfast was actually chocolate mini Weetabix again. Keeping me going. I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I'm going to have a nice long lie-in on the Saturday. I say nice long, at the moment I'm getting up at 5. So I'm hoping to get up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And the intention is to run to Park Run and do the whole 14 miles in one go, and then give my body 24 hours rest before I attempt the 15 miles on the Sunday. So just trying to give the body a bit of a breather instead of these doubles, because they are quite hard. The mornings I generally struggle a bit more. Feel okay in the afternoon, the afternoon runs are normally a bit quicker and I feel a bit better on them, but getting up at 5 and then doing these 5 or 6 miles in the morning, it's not fun. It's a necessity, but it's not fun. I've been asked a few times this week, why am I doing this challenge? Well, I like to do a few ultras a year, 2 or 3, and I quite often watch YouTube and watch videos of events and races, and some of the things that I've come across, I've seen some challenges. There's the run 1 mile every hour for 24 hours. Now, it's quite an interesting challenge, but the distance, 24 miles, I normally cover that relatively comfortable. So the challenge for me would be staying up 24 hours, running through the night. But having worked nights, and quite often been in a situation where I've been up for 24 hours straight, again, I don't really see where that's going to hold the challenge. And if you couple with the fact that, as good as the videos are and entertaining as they are, pretty much everybody completes it. So where's the challenge if everyone completes it? And then the second one that's out there is the David Goggins 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So that one's slightly harder in the fact that you're probably going to be running for an hour. It gives you 3 hours off in between, and you've got to keep that going for 48 hours. So you're only going to get like 2 hours, 2.5 hours sleep at any one time. Again, most people succeed in that one, but visibly you can tell they're struggling towards the end, or they look like utter crap. So that's on my radar, is something to do. However, this one, I've seen 2 videos where somebody's completed it twice, but they've done it in KMs, so pretty much half the mileage. And then 2 people, I think, have done it in miles. You all right, Matt? You okay? In which case, that's obviously the version that I'm attempting now. It's a lot harder. And with this challenge, basically you're committing to a month, you're committing to 31 days. You're committing a lot of time and a lot of mileage into it. And doing some insane mileage weeks. So from all those aspects, it really is a challenge. And I've been trying to fit it in, schedule it in, for about 1.5 to 2 years now. So this is the opportune moment for me. But there is a guy I know, Paul Childs, if you're watching this. I believe you attempted this maybe 8 years ago, but in February, the Wimp version. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't recall if you actually completed it or not, if you picked up an injury in the 20s. But I remember seeing it. So, yeah, I'm not the first person I know that's attempted it anyway. But that's why I'm doing it, just to challenge myself, give myself something to do, push myself to the limit. I forgot to add, it's not an event, there's no prize, I don't win anything, so I'm doing this just for the fun. Yeah. Okay, so that's the 6 miles done this morning. That was a good pace run. That was about 9:15s. I think the carbon fibre plates in the RC Elites certainly were doing their thing this morning. A lot quicker than the previous couple of days. Glad to get that out of the way though. So one more early run this week. I've got the afternoon run to do. That's going to be 7 miles. Hopefully there'll be one more double day to go, and then I can have a bit of a rest and see how I'm going to attack next week's heavy mileage. I'll see you later. Here we are again, part 2 of July 13th. 13 miles for the July Calendar Club 496 challenge. Let's start the watch once I've crossed the road. 7 miles, off we go. I've done the standard 1 mile warm-up, but to be fair, the legs are still stiff, and I think I've got a new niggle. The right hip seems to be quite sore and tender, so add that to the list and keep track of that one. As comfy as the RC Elite was this morning, and as quick as the run was, I've started to get some of that heel pain back again. So I think I'm going to have to switch back to the Fresh Foam 1080s tomorrow, because it's just too sore. And that's yesterday's turn off, so I've now got to do my extra mile. Great. Okay, 7.1 done. 7.1, because that takes me up to the half marathon for the day. Can't leave without doing that 0.1. Had to do the extra 0.1, otherwise it wouldn't have counted as a half marathon. It would have been short, but that was tough. First half, issues with the hip, and then the second half of that route I had pain in the right heel again. The calf was nice today, can't complain with that, but that was a lot tougher than this morning. Obviously the additional mile, but yeah, that wasn't fun. Okay, so tomorrow, July the 14th, 2 lots of 7 in the morning, 7 in the evening. I'll see you tomorrow.